Hello, my dear children. I welcome you all to my channel. And today, as usual, we are going to listen to a story which gives us a lot of moral lessons. Okay, the story's topic is My Dear Baby. Okay, and this is penned by Jyoti Sharma. Okay, so let's begin with the story. Please be attentive to listen to the story. Let's begin. Oh, my dear baby, it's time for you to get up. My mother's call. I opened my sleepy eyes. As usual, the clock pointed to 7:30 sharp. Mummy was sitting at my bedside, stroking my head and holding the clothes that I was going to wear. Dear Jyoti, put on your clothes. She dressed me, washed my face, and then brought breakfast, a cup of hot milk, a pack of biscuits, and a handful of white rabbit candies, which was my favorite. Oh, my dear baby, it's rather late now. You should go to school. Mother put my school satchel on her shoulder. She had packed in it everything that I needed in class. She took my hand and led me towards the school. Baby, be careful when you go upstairs at school, or you will fall down and break your neck. Don't touch the water tap, or you will. Before she could complete her sentence, I interrupted. That's enough, Mummy. I can almost recite every word you will say. You would better stop talking. I was so annoyed by her that I snatched the satchel and ran away. Oh, my dear baby, don't run so fast, or... Again I interrupted. Covering my ears with both hands, I ran to school as fast as I could. The first class was to write a composition. The subject of the composition happened to be I have learned to do so far. I turned it over and over again in my mind. What I had learned, washing my face, combing my hair, they were nothing. Everybody could do that. Moreover, I was already 11 years old. Yet, all I knew was how to wash my face and comb my hair. If I wrote about that, my classmates would surely laugh their heads off. As for cooking meals and washing clothes, I hadn't the least idea about them. What else I had learned to do then? Just as I was digging in my brain, my classmate Shivam, who was sitting beside me, passed me a note. I could not help flying into a rage as I read it. The note said, "Oh, my dear little baby, come here and let Mummy write the composition for you." I turned angrily around to look at Shivam, who was innocently writing his composition. At last, it was the time to go home. I took up my satchel and ran downstairs. Suddenly, I heard from behind me, "Oh, my dear baby, don't run so fast," or... Before completing the sentence, I looked. I looked back and saw Shivam pinching his nose and making an ugly face to imitate mother, while the other classmates were laughing uproariously. I was so embarrassed, I blushed and turned pale by turns. I rushed out of the school angrily and ran into Mummy and immediately vented all my spite upon her. It's all your fault. All your fault, Mother, I shouted at her. What's the matter with you, my baby? Why are you in such a temper? As she said it, she looked at me with surprise. But I retorted, It's because of you. Why do you always go with me to school? Why on earth do you call me baby before my classmates? It's because of you that my classmates laugh at me and look down upon me. Well, my dear baby, she said, that's nothing serious. Pay no attention to them. Have some candies, okay? I followed her back home in low spirits. In the afternoon, Mummy went to work and locked the door from outside as usual. The desk was piled with all kinds of delicacies such as honey, milk, canned lychees, and so on. I wasn't even interested in glancing at them. What had happened in the morning appeared before my eyes like a movie. I seemed to see Mummy petting me and giving me candies, fruits, and cakes, and scaring me to death with tales of being stolen away by bad people, and locking me in the room to keep me safe. What a lovely afternoon! But I could only see through the window the bright blue sky and an eagle flying freely here and there. The story ends. So, my dear students, from this story, we learn that we should try to do our work by ourselves, then only we will be experienced. Okay? We should not depend upon our parents or elderly people in order to do petty things. If we do those things by ourselves, we learn new things. We learn how to solve our problems. Alright? If we depend upon others, then till we become mature, we will not have knowledge at all. We will remain ignorant. Therefore, we should work in order to gain knowledge. Alright? And it's parents' duty also to tell us to do our work by ourselves. One by one, we should complete our work. One by one, we should step ahead in a daily basis so that we can upgrade ourselves. And parents should also give tasks to their children according to their age bar. Alright? Then only they will learn to do things by themselves. Otherwise, just like this boy, they won't be able to do anything in their life. They will be handicapped, and because of extreme care of parents, they won't be able to enjoy the freedom that a child should. Their spring season of their life will be hampered. Therefore, we should take a little bit of risk at very early age. Okay, under the governance of parents, we should work, we should learn, we should play so that they can rectify our mistakes. Okay, so from this story, we learn these points. Okay, because of love, this little boy was trapped in the house because mother was so much scared of people and the child being kidnapped. Okay, so by this we complete this story. Let me know your views in our class. Thank you, children.